Let's go. All right, welcome to the Summit by Redemption Ride. I'm Jacob. This is
Michael. We are the brothers behind Redemption Ride. Our mission is to share the message of redemption and empower individuals to overcome life's obstacles, unleashing their full potential.
You heard it here first. All right, we got some goods for you guys. We got some goods in store for you guys today. Starting with, obviously, you guys saw at the beginning, there's kind of a new name to the show and everything that comes along with that. So we'll talk about that. Go over our latest Redemption Odyssey. We have a special guest who has no face at the moment, but you'll get to know who it is in a little bit. Got some pre-Black Friday news for you guys. Another little game. And when this is all said and done, we'd love for you guys to drop your favorite segment down in the comments so we can know what you like and what you don't like. All right, we're gonna show you guys who this is, and then not tell you who it is until the segment after. All right, you want to grab the other corner, make this as dramatic as possible.
3,
2,
1.
Hi.
And back hidden away.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Don't say your name, because we don't care right now.
Oh, stop being a dweeb.
But in the next segment, we will care.
We will care in
A little
bit.
more.
A little more. All right, so I'm going to start us off with today's Redemption Odyssey. Going to keep it nice, short, and sweet for you guys, but it's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
Montreal Canadiens got a big, fat dub over the Bruins this weekend. Caulfield's on fire! Your defense is terrified!
What?
Is that actually a chant that they...
Chant.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
see it on the Instagram.
Caulfield, however, did not score in this game, I don't think, which is
No.
sad. But
Whoa, Caulfield, baby.
the reason why this is a Redemption Odyssey of the day is because, did you know, the Habs haven't beat Boston in the last 10 games before this one? Since November 26, 2019, the Habs have not beat Boston. Finally beat them yesterday in overtime. It was a good day. Saturday, November, whatever Saturday was, 11th, in overtime in Montreal. Was a good day in Montreal. And on a side note, Alouettes also beat their opponents. They're headed to the Grey Cup, baby. It's a good day for sports in Montreal.
Grey Cup? They're going to the Grey Cup?
Alouettes are going to the Grey Cup.
I was not aware that was a semifinal game.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's a great day to be Canadian.
Great day to be Canadian, boys.
All right, so now we're going to address the elephant in the room.
He called you an elephant.
Did you just call me fat?
the literal elephant in the room?
Would you like to introduce yourself and maybe correct the little guy over there?
Hi, my name is Meagan. I'm not an elephant.
All right, guys, this is our sister Meagan. Michael's dying over there. He's been sick the past few days and having a bit of some congestion issues. So this is Meagan, our sister. She's on the show with us here today. Can be talking to us a bit. We're gonna get to know her a little bit. Then she'll share a bit about herself, her experience with redemption. And we so look forward to hearing everything that she has to say because we don't always like to hear what she has to say outside of the show. So, we're going to make the most of it while she's here. I'm joking, by the way. It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Anyway, so...
Yeah,
What?
You have any more introduction would you like to give?
Oh, yeah.
Help. No, it's not usually like this. I swear they love me.
Don't let it get you.
But I feel like you guys have questions prepared, so I feel like you guys will do a good job of introducing me
Exactly.
properly.
So, Meagan,
Michael.
what better way to get to know somebody than them telling you all of their medical information?
I have my social insurance number too. Would you be interested in that?
Let me get through this. What's your
Okay.
blood type?
O negative.
Okay.
The universal donor.
Have you had any recent illnesses or injuries?
I had a cold for a couple of days.
Do you
back then.
smoke
That
or
was
use
hard.
tobacco products?
Cannot say that
Do
I
you
do.
consume alcohol or use recreational drugs?
Wine with
Are
pasta.
you experiencing any changes in your weight, appetite, or energy levels?
You don't ask a woman.
Do you
how
have
much
a
they
history
weigh.
of mental health conditions, or are you currently seeking treatment for any?
You are the cause of all of my mental health conditions.
Are you up to date on vaccinations and health screenings such as flu shots, cancer screenings, or routine physical exams?
No. I cannot say that I am. I don't go to the doctor very often.
Thank you for your time.
All right, that was Meagan, everybody. Thank you for coming on the show. No, we just wanted to get to know who you are. We want them to get to know who you are. So hopefully now that gave them a better understanding of who Meagan is. You know?
Yeah.
I think it really did, honestly. Now you know all there is to know, and if you ever need a kidney, let me know. I'm in full peak health, so I am your premium kidney donor.
Well,
Thank you.
you have glasses, so how much peak health do you really have?
They're blue light glasses. Michael won't give me his mic to correct him. Michael has glasses, but you can't see them right now because he's wearing contacts, and he has 4 eyes, and I tell him that he's blind all the time.
You're just jealous because I have more eyes than you.
No better way
Nope.
to get to know someone than their medical history, but we are moving on.
I give blood regularly.
All right, so reeling it in, Megan, what is the name of our company?
Redemption Ride.
Wow, isn't
Yay!
that word
Can we get-
redemption a little fun,
Isn't it?
isn't it?
Many syllables.
Speaking of
Has a good ring
redemption,
to it.
speaking of redemption, Megan, we're gonna jump into the first real interview question here.
Okay.
Can you define what redemption means to you personally, and why it's important in your life?
Absolutely. In my life, I think redemption plays such a big role because as a Christian, redemption really does come so practically when you think of second chances. And how that is truly what redemption is just this idea that you can have a second chance and then do better than the first time, and that your first time, first attempt, first failure does not define you. And that you're able to move forward from that and to redeem yourself with that second chance. And I think that I was told once in high school that I'm really good at failing. And I found that really funny because I
Nice.
was the student council president and I would try lots of different things and most of them flopped. But we just kept on trying again. And, I was told I had a really good attitude about it. And it was just those second chances over and over again and never letting it get you down. Yeah, or one time, also in high school, but I was playing badminton and I had to do like 1v1 matches against everybody in my class. And I finished that 0-32.
Holy smokes!
And my teacher's comment on my report card, I think I got like a 73 or something. And he was like, I
class.
yeah,
How?
badminton sports
Why
concentration
was
when
it
I went
so
0-32. And
It doesn't matter.
my gym teacher, shout out Mr. Walker, was just like, good job, Megan. I really admire how you didn't give up and how you just kept on trying and had a good attitude the whole time.
Sadly, you redeemed yourself from that one.
No, I don't play badminton anymore.
That's
I
fair.
don't like it at all.
That's just a
So-
straight up L.
I trash on badminton.
I trash on badminton now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So second chances, as I was saying, and being able to pick yourself up after those failures and that you're not defined by them.
Yeah. Cool.
I was gonna say amen to that not being defined by your failures thing. That's huge.
It's big. It's big. All right. Well, we can move into the second question here then.
You ready? No, you're
No.
not.
So, Megan, could you share a specific moment or experience in your life where you felt you needed redemption? And how did you go about achieving it?
I'll give you back the mic.
After that badminton tournament, and I didn't, but
Dang.
oh man, so many instances. I think big ones are in my relationships with people and in friendships and different things like that. And when you mess up and you have to go and intentionally ask for forgiveness. And I think that those things are important because like there's a country song I really like that's got a lyric that really stuck with me, but it's that like you never get a second chance to make new old friends. And just the idea that like there are some people that like you'll never meet somebody when you're 5 again. And not to say that like your old friends are always going to be your best friends, but that like there are friendships worth investing in because there's still value in that. And that like even if you mess up once, and like a big thing for me honestly is that I've learned, shocker, not everybody finds everything I say so funny. Some people actually find it offensive occasionally, which is wild to think about. I know.
What kind of stuff are you saying?
Honestly, I still don't think it was that bad. But
Like what? Can you give an example?
So one time I was mixing Skittles and M&Ms, and one of my friends called it an atrocity, and then asked for some. And I said, absolutely not. Respect my snack, or you'll have none of it. And one of my other friends thought that I was being way too harsh about my snacks. That's a silly example. There are more serious things than that, but that's a silly example.
You want to share a more serious
Are they still
one?
your friend?
We are still friends.
Okay.
Yeah, but we had to talk about it, and we had to like go through this conversation.
Go to
Um,
therapy.
Go to couples therapy, essentially.
Yeah, I think I just have to
And-
kind of stick my fork into this one. But I'm with her completely. How would you mix Skittles and M&Ms? It's literally chocolate and candy, like
no,
mixed
it's
together.
actually really
That's
good,
actually an
though.
atrocity.
No. It's actually really good though, because
No,
the
it's not.
Skittles like do this
it's
thing
not.
to your mouth where
No,
they
it's
kind of like hurt your mouth a little bit when you eat them, and you can't eat too many Skittles at once. And then M&Ms are like too chocolate sweet sometimes, but when you put them together, they're like variations of sweetness kind of counterbalance each other, and you can eat more. But I feel like everybody hates it and hates on it until they try it. All of my friends
No,
have
I've-
hated on it
I've-
until they've tried it. And
I've
then they've
tried
been like,
it
oh man,
before.
Meagan, maybe you have a point.
But it's not good.
Yeah.
No, it's just some flavors aren't meant to be mixed, and that's okay. It's like pineapples on pizza.
See, I've kind of
You
come to
know?
like pineapples on pizza, actually.
No, the juiciness of the pineapple does not go good on a pizza, and people who think of that are actually delusional. And
Lulu.
so I'm starting to think,
You are the Lulu.
Megan, I'm starting to think that you might have lied on a few of my medical questions, because when I was asking you before about mental health conditions and stuff like that, you said they're all caused by me, but I wouldn't cause such an atrocity of liking pineapple on pizza.
I feel like you really did, though, because when you just put barbecue sauce on everything, I feel like it kind of makes me
Oh my
lose my
gosh.
gauge of what goes with what.
Let's bring it back on track here.
Back on track.
I got a little bit more of a scientific question here for you, Megan. But do you believe that redemption is a universal human experience? And if so, why? How can the concept of redemption help us better understand our shared humanity?
You know what? Here's the thing. I think it should be, but I don't think it is.
Why?
Because I think especially in recent years, as we've seen a rise in, I don't really like using this terminology because I think it has a lot of weight carried to it, and some people will stop listening when they hear certain words like this. But as we've seen a rise in cancel culture for what it is, then the idea of redemption is no longer something that I think society as a whole believes in.
Yo, I feel that. That's freaking true.
I think that like truly as like there's no space for people to grow and to change and for people to change their mind. I feel very much as though like you kind of have to, like if you write an essay, like a persuasive essay one way when you're like 15 years old, and then that has to be your opinion until you're 65.
And
Like-
they'll hold it over your head.
And
the
they'll
rest
hold
of
it over your
life.
head, because if you say that you're wrong, then like that throws into question everything else you've ever said, because how could you possibly change your mind after having a growth of experiences and like understanding other people better? And I think that just as society we don't give people the space to change and to grow and to like fail, and that be okay, because we're not all perfect, and that's like a crazy weight to put on yourself that is never yours to carry and never has been yours to carry.
What a wild concept, man. We're not perfect.
I know I'm not the
Jeez.
same person at 14 as I am now. That's like, wow. You know, it's like those cringe moments everybody talks about of like, oh, remember that thing you did when you were 12 that you like stay up until 3 a.m. thinking about at night? Exactly, you know, and it's those moments that people, I feel a big part of why people don't like can't let go of something even as silly as those things is just because they're so worried about like what people will think of them now because of what they did back then, which may be valid, but I think that like we need to remember and have grace with other people and with ourselves, and know that like, yeah, I did some stupid stuff, but like that's not me anymore, and I wouldn't do that now, and that's okay, and we can laugh about that, and it's funny. And being able to laugh at yourself is huge.
Well said.
So what you're saying is that you're taking this stance from our society, right? So you like seeking redemption in our society is very hard, kind of, is like is the expression you're looking for. Do you believe though that redemption is a universal human experience?
I think, like I said before, it should be, but it isn't, because people don't have the hope that it comes with.
So you think that society tore down the idea of redemption so much that it's so much off many people's minds that they cannot redeem themselves?
I don't think it's like a universal thing. Like, I don't think all of society is one way. I don't like generalizations like that. But I think what you hear the loudest in media, and what you hear the loudest, I don't know why I said that twice. Literally all I'm going to say with that sentence is what you hear the loudest in the media.
Yeah.
I was looking for another word for emphasis and I couldn't find it.
I do that a lot.
But is this idea that like you had one chance and you blew it. And that's the end of it. And I think that, and people talk a lot about like, oh, well, if you do that, it'll ruin your life. Or like, if you act this way, it'll ruin your life. Oh, if you miss this opportunity, it'll ruin your life. Oh, like if you like take this thing now, like drop out of school and travel now. Or if you don't study now, or if you don't take this job offer now, or if you don't get into this industry now, or if you don't do this now, then your life is ruined. And it could have been so much better, but you missed the opportunity and there's no coming back from that. And I think that that's super toxic and has contributed a lot to, I think, the depth of the anxiety that we feel as a generation. But also, I think that without believing in redemption, you have no hope. And I think that, like, personally, like, my hope is found in Jesus Christ and in the redemption that I believe is possible through him and through faith. And I think that it's really sad when people don't have that, because then you think that your life is about you. And when your life is about you, there's a lot of things you can do to ruin it. But when your life is not about you, and when you can rest in the knowledge that like there is nothing I could do that would mess up God's plan so badly that he couldn't swing it back around, or at all. Like, I haven't landed on a theological stance on that one. One of the things I'm working on figuring out, and I might change my mind about, but like being able to rest in the knowledge that my life is so much bigger than me, and that like it's very comforting, I find, because then you're not worried about every little thing and every little decision and how it'll impact you, because there are other things that are more important.
Yeah, that's valid.
Sweet. Well, that pretty much cuts into the last question we had for you, which was like, where do you get your inspiration? What like helps you have that hope of redemption to not give up? Like we're often told is sometimes the only option, right? And so that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I couldn't agree more. That's awesome. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yay, my pleasure.
All right, the inside scoop.
Scoop time.
First on our list for your first scoop of ice cream. This one's probably chocolate favored since we're all wearing brown shirts, you know. So first scoop is for the brown shirt on the far left
be
side.
A little bit more of like
We're gonna go with chocolate, Michael.
Right, but
I was talking about
it could be
chocolate.
maple too. It could be
chocolate. Because I said chocolate.
Sorry.
All right. First scoop's about the guy over here, the chocolate scoop on the left. It's his birthday this week. Whenever you guys will be watching this, he's going to be, I'm not going to say your age online because I don't know if you want me to say it. So wish happy birthday to Mr. Michael over here.
Happy birthday to
Fast forward to the end of the song.
Woo! Happy birthday. I can't process the end of the song.
Thank you, Meagan.
I would have had to like mumble it really fast to be able to like understand the end of the song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Michael. Happy birthday to you. That's simple.
Oh, ends with happy birthday to you.
Woo!
All right, scoop number 2 is, as you guys saw at the very beginning of the show, we have a new name and logo. We are the Summit by Redemption Ride. Obviously, we're the brothers behind Redemption Ride.
Yes, sir.
But now we got a special name for what you're looking at or listening to right now. We are the Summit.
Gonna be known by the world.
Going to be known by the world.
Year.
We want to be the place that goes over the highs and lows of life and redemption, giving you the resources that you need to help you unleash your full potential. Like Meagan was saying, there's not much inspiration sometimes to find in the world to overcome obstacles to find redemption. We hope to be one of the sources that you can use to achieve that redemption in your life. So that's the meaning. We are the Summit, representing the goal, the high. There are going to be highs and lows, like in the mountains, but we're focusing on getting to that high point. So that's scoop number 2. Scoop number 3, you guys aren't ready for this, but I mentioned it earlier, so you kind of are ready. Pre-Black Friday sale. As of whenever you're going to be watching this, all of our hoodies, like the one you see behind me here on the right, they're all going to be at $40. That's Canadian. So all hoodies on the site at $40 for pre-Black Friday. How excited are you?
So excited.
Even though you probably have all the hoodies already.
I think I do, actually.
Well, if you don't, now's your chance, because those are likely not going to be restocked. So if you want a hoodie, $40, they're going to be out now. And your last chance.
They're very soft. I recommend.
And
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. We did not pay her to say that.
She's not getting paid at all, actually, but
All right, throwing it back to you, Michael. What's our game for today?
Moving into our game for today. The name of our game is 20 questions.
Not 30. Not 10.
Not 10, not 20, not 15, not 25, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, not 13, not 14.
Cut.
Not 15, not 16, not 17, not 18, not 19, but 20.
20.
Not 21?
Really?
No, not 21, not 22, not 20. No, sorry. Okay. Anyways,
Awesome.
How this game works is pretty much one of us will think of an object.
You guys know how this game works, probably. But we're going to explain it anyways.
And the others have 20 questions to guess what that object is. Very self-explanatory. The object can be just about anything.
What happens if we lose?
Well, you freaking suck, don't you? So, yeah.
Great.
So,
I look forward to it.
Who wants to think of an object first?
I think it's all you. Oh, Meagan raised her hand up. Our
Okay.
special guest has an
I've
object.
got one. I've had one since before the show started, actually.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, well, you don't need the microphone to think of an object, Megan.
Oh, wait, true. Yeah, you don't have to tell us. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Well,
So,
we have
I
to
forgot.
answer our questions. Anyways, do you want to say the first question?
all right, you guys try to guess what she guesses, and if you guess it but we don't guess it, then good for you. All right, is it an animal?
Yes.
Hey.
Is it an elephant?
No.
Is it a cow?
No.
Wait, did it? Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is it?
Oh, that was 3 questions.
That's 3.
Well, it could be
Is
2 if you
it?
want.
Is it a mammal?
Can I Google it?
A mammal is if they give birth without eggs.
No. How do you spell mammal, Michael?
MAMMUELYESTUAOUGHT mammal.
Beautiful. Perfect. I do not believe it is a mammal.
So it lays eggs.
It lays eggs. That's 5.
No.
I don't know. That kind of sounded like a 5th question.
Clarifying, you understand what a mammal is?
Yeah, 'cause it means the same thing.
Yes, I know. It lays eggs.
Okay.
To my understanding, it lays eggs.
Is it a farm animal?
No.
Is it known for swimming?
I think so.
How can something be? Do you think is known for
relative.
swimming?
I don't know that much information about it, actually.
It's like a sea creature then.
Yeah. Does it live in the sea?
To my understanding, yes.
Where else would it?
Is it the Loch Ness Monster?
No.
Shoot.
Does it have like fins or tails? Fins. Okay, we'll go with fins.
No.
How many questions are we on? That's not a question.
9.
Okay.
That's not a question.
Is it a do seals lay eggs? No, I don't. They
No.
don't. They don't lay eggs. Is it? So is it a fish?
It is not a fish.
It's not a fish.
Does it have a shell?
No.
What the frick? You can ask.
Is it a reptile?
No.
Can you find them in Canada?
That's a good question.
I think so. No, you can't find them in Canada, actually.
Shoot, that makes it
You
harder.
dropped your ring.
But I'll give you guys a hint. They have a distant cousin. I'm actually not sure if they're distant cousins, but they have like a looks like it would be a distant cousin who is very popular in Canada.
Do I even know what this animal is? I think I've gone through every animal I know in my head.
You do.
Does it have wings?
No. You give up.
Does it have more than 2 eyes?
No. It's also a cartoon.
Is he the main character? Oh my gosh, it's a duck!
No, it's not.
Oh,
No,
it doesn't have
what?
wings. It doesn't have wings.
I'm pretty sure we passed our 20 questions. Frick. Obviously, you guys, if you guessed some before us, please just tell us how slow we are.
I really hope you did too, because like it's not very difficult.
Okay, well, since we passed the 20 questions already, do you want to tell us the first letter of the animal?
Yeah.
P.
Parrot.
Michael.
Oh my gosh, I know what it is.
What?
Megan, is it a penguin?
No.
They have 4 legs, bro. 4 legs. A platypus?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Who's a platypus?
Perry the platypus.
Oh my gosh. That was horrible.
We didn't meet Perry the platypus at
I
Disneyland.
Definitely do not remember
No, I did not.
meeting a platypus.
Sorry. That was Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. We look forward to getting you more content and redemption stories to hopefully inspire you and help you unleash your full potential. Thank you, Megan, for coming on.
Yay.
We hope you guys were resonated with what she had to say or didn't. Up to you. But we thank you so much for coming on, sharing, hanging out with us, and look forward to getting you guys some more stories. Make sure to go check out all of our hoodies at $40 for pre-Black Friday. You've seen some of these hoodies. You've wanted some. Well, now is your time to grab them before they're gone.
Yay.
Talking about unleashing your full potential. Why not unleash your full potential economically with your bank account by clicking the link in the description, sign up for our Inside Scoop communications, and get 10% off all items in the store.
Wow. Exclusive. Just for you guys. Ain't that special? All right, guys, make sure to tune in next week for your next dose of the summit.
Ciao. Megan.
Peace.
Hey, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ciao.
Why do we say ciao?
It's fancy.